already. Excuse me. What you doing? All right. You're welcome. No, you don't want that one. You want one with. You're doing beautiful. You making all that noise? Goomba. What you doing? You making all that noise? What you doing? Oh, really? Mosquitoes already? Come on. Ah. Well, I'm so sorry, folks. I I really do make it a point to have this as the focus of my day, but I've been kind of busy. Well, what you doing? Well, hi. See, at nighttime, you're just sitting around. You never know when they're gonna come up on you. And who are you? Is this my Jamesies? Is it my Jamesies? Why, Jamesies? That scared me, dude. I got mosquitoes on me. Oh, yeah, that's what you want. Hello, family. This is like having a pet dog. Hey, Beth. Jamesies. What you doing, buddy? Uh-oh. Somebody's having an argument. Wow. Okay, hi Taylor and Kaylin and everyone stopping by and saying hello. I came on right away and I've been they've been here, but well, I've had deliveries, friends come over in and out, and I didn't have time to go record, so I had to throw everyone out. It's like, you guys gotta leave. I got my peeps out there. I gotta. And you guys didn't get fed last night. I fed them, but I didn't. Yeah. Okay, you're allowed. Ada, how you doing, buddy? Hi, Ada. Hi. Yeah, it's Ada. I was sitting out there, Beth, and on the stump, and all of a sudden, and he scared me for a minute. And James, you scared me.
That was James?
Yeah. I thought it was Lily because she was the first at the beginning.
She was eating the breakfast. Cool. We ate 4 of them.
Now I have to go back and read what y'all are yammering about over there. But I have some other things I have to take care of. I gotta say hi, James. How you doing, buddy? He's gonna be 3 years old, Beth. 2.5 years. You go a long way, buddy. All right, everyone said hello, Beth, Kaylin, and Taylor. Say hi.
Hi, everybody. I'm up late again.
Yes. No, unfortunately, the chrysalises didn't make it. They don't look good, but they will survive.
Where did you put them?
James, you are so handsome. Greedy that grape. Greedy grape. Greedy grape eater. Oh. Mama, you're grapey, huh? Where'd it go? So how's the weather where you're all at? Taylor, I know it's going to be 80 tomorrow, right? 82? 80?
Until this weekend.
This weekend? Oh, it was like 78 today. 70. I was in Vero Beach and Fort Pierce today at the jetty. James. Thank you, folks, for stopping by. I do appreciate it. And Taylor, Kaylin, I want to tell you, I put up a video of the raccoon corralling her babies, and that thing has like 32,000 views in like 2 days.
200, not 32,000.
And 32,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh my God! Just off a. I don't do it for the views. I really don't, folks. But when you see something like that, just of a raccoon and that many people watching and liking it and commenting, it just, you know. Oh, I got an e-bike. What was that, James? Hey, the only thing viral about me is Jesus in my heart, and that's as viral as I will get, and I wouldn't want it any other way. Because if it wasn't for the Lord Jesus Christ in my life, I wouldn't have this bountiful provisions that I have with these animals, and being able to share it with you guys. That's the greatest thing about it. And every once in a while we get, don't feed them garbage, but you know what? That's the only bad guy that there is, really, that I've ever, all my comments, he's like the only trashy guy that there was. Every once in a while the rabies thing comes up, and you know how I like to talk, folks, like I am right now. So. Thank you. And believe it or not, I really do look forward to doing all this. And then having you guys, back talking, with each other on the side. That's really nice. I couldn't do it. I talk on my phone. I don't type text, like what most people do with their finger. I have big fingers, so I don't. Plus, they're injured from poking people. You push other people's button, you get your finger that looks like this. Looks pretty good, guys, doesn't it? This were the surgery, the worst part about it, and that's the stitch that came out late. But other than that, looking good. Thank you for your prayers too, and your support, and your caring. Gosh, you guys care more about me than people that I've known most of my life. So that's one of the best encouraging things that I've gotten from this channel. Is just I feel like I know you people, you people, you and.
Gonna say that.
And see, it's so unfair that I do all the talking and you guys like, who's this guy think he is? And it's I don't know what you guys sound like, and I know you guys don't know what I look like, but
Thank God.
Yeah, you got You can't put this ugly mug on.
Oh, you're so handsome, Jeff.
Oh, quit lying. It's the first thing she told me. Oh, you're such a handsome guy. And I said, oh, you're lying already. Jeez. I haven't even kissed you yet and you're lying to me. Because I was once bitten, twice shy, baby. Organic pear juice. Knudsen Farms. Good stuff. Ewan's. I know you guys only get a one-side commentation or whatever from my side. And it's hard to explain to you how I am, like my wife and I. We are so laid back. We could care less what's going on, I mean, I care. I'm concerned about life, what there's a hurricane or avalanche, whatever, people dying. It happens every day. But it's going to happen, and you can't, for me anyway, like what's going on in politics. I don't care, I have money, I work, I pay, whatever. I don't rely on the government, so much as standing on the corner with I should probably do that. That was probably, people do it around here, and some of these people make hundreds and hundreds of dollars just for 20 minutes standing on the corner flying a sign. And it's like, well, I could never do that, though. Ask people for money, stand on. Yeah, you spare a dollar? But my wife and I it's all about us, and how. No, in that. No, Beth, you don't want to say it's about us, and that if we can get along with each other, we can get along with the rest of the world. Well, that doesn't always work out that way. So you have to live within yourselves, your spouse. For me and my partner, we're very codependent, and if you can navigate codependency really well, it works for both of you. And my wife thinks, that. Well, I won't give you her personal opinions on me, but we very well get along, and.
The grass and the pavement just glisten when they see him coming out.
Well, you do get this big head. Well, like when you walk out in your garage, because I'm always out and fuddling around in the yard doing whatever, cleaning, washing, and every time the squirrels come running to you, or I try to blow the driveway or cut grass, I got squirrels and raccoons in the way, and you guys. It's really comical, and it happens all day long. It's not like, ooh, I'm gonna catch this. They come by once in a while. And it's like I chase them around the yard, and I got the blower with the big. This is what I do in my spare time, folks.
I mean to turn it on.
Hey, you want to see something funny, huh?
Oh.
So, the thing with the blower is if you do it right, I learned that I have to have a little screen on the end of my blower, so I don't. But it's really cool to be able to shoot. So that's like a bullet, and then if you want to do like buckshot or a shotgun, and then you I know they sell things online, but you know, it just shoots them off, and it's really fun. Oh, I do the peanuts in there too. Oh yeah, definitely. You can do all kinds of
Those can
stuff.
hurt though.
Yeah, they sometimes I binged them on the head a couple times. I saw circles. I have a lot of time. I'm retired, folks. I have nothing to do, but you know, I think it's. I'm sorry. I'm getting out of hand here. Let's see if. So you never come out of your garage empty-handed. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place, folks. I guess that's what you call manic depressive, you know, up and down. Come on, guys. Oh, you guys left the cookies here? Oh my God. And Tony Two Toes was here. Oh. Oh, it's been flying squirrels. Did you guys see that video I posted when I was on the tree over here? Feeding one of the raccoons, and a flying squirrel landed right in between us. Did you guys see that video? It's in the in a playlist on the squirrels, birds, and insects, or whatever. And it's pretty interesting. So, where you guys at? Come on. Get over here now. Come here. Come here. Ah. Oh man. Sorry folks, I dropped my marshies. I had to spread the love around, so. I forgot, I gotta do something folks. Bear with me for about 60 seconds. Sorry for the camera. I say somebody's arguing. Playland in the back. Yes, all my papaya trees, bits of dust. Yeah, a lot of stuff. My cactuses, I got it. They're not used to that weather. They'll come back. They're real hardy. How you doing, Beth? What you doing? You? Come on. Jamesy's. Huh? Oh yeah, it's see, now is probably the time to do it now because it's all flattened out and it's easier to walk through. But I'll tell you what, I really have mountains in my yard, and at the highest peak where you guys see they come in at, that's actually higher than my roof line. So then that part here, all the way in the back, say an acre away, is about 30 feet below. So that's a gigantic mosquito breeder. What you doing? Who are you at? Well, announce yourself. Would you like some creamy filling? Oh, you see that? That's for my cat. My cat gets me. The raccoons don't bite or scratch me. They just cause my finger to open up and find out that I have cooties. Y'all know the story. The ones that need to know. It's on a need to know basis. What? Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I don't. I should probably put up some cameras, really. I cannot tell you, folks, how blessed I'm in the pathway of migratory birds, animals, and it's all at one house. None of my neighbors have what I have, and I don't see any. I'm in a city, country, urban hood, and they have alligators 400 feet away, and gun ranges, and a school 6 blocks away, and grocery stores, and it's the weirdest combination of being out in the country. I got chickens and horses and cows and everything just hundreds of feet away, and then I got SpaceX, and the ocean. It's just weird. I couldn't ask for a better place to have bought a house. My taxes are low. It's Florida, so that's what you get. No state tax on your income, because we don't pay income tax here. And I just paid $2.75 for a gallon of gas. I don't know what your prices are, but and milk is $2.83 a gallon. That's Wally World milk now. What are you doing? No, you didn't order. This is a la carte. I'm sorry. You're getting the dinner menu. Well, be a disgruntled customer. I don't care. Oh, this is the outsider too. Come here. Come here. She used to be real mean, and I've never liked this one. And I've never named her, because she's a real a B in the C. And she used to bite and chase after everyone else, and I quit. And I threw stuff at her, and I said, "Hey, you ain't gonna do this." I'd chase her with brooms, everything, chase her all down. And one day I was nice to her, and I said, "Listen, we gotta have some, give and take here. I'll give you some food, and you take it real easy on the rest of the animals, And doesn't go after anybody anymore. And she comes up to me now, so It takes time. And not all, all the raccoons are all different. Each one's got their personalities. But they're still raccoons, aren't you? You're still a raccoon. You want to, Come here. Oh my gosh. Now, cricket, may I ask, is that a male or female person? Because, there's two types of crickets, a boy and a girl. And I thank you for stopping by. We have big crickets down here. Just like with statue and not Alan, but his son. What's his name? Naval. It took me a year, every day, just like this. Come on, Naval. Come on, Naval. Come on, Naval. The whole year, every day almost. Or when, a day he doesn't show up, but, and then finally eats out of my hand, but cautiously. Good evening, Thomas. Hello, everyone. And I guess I'll go back out front. Because this scene is, it ain't happening here at this beach. We're gonna go to the other beach. There used to be a place called Bathtub Beach in Martin County in Stewart. But the hurricane washed it away. Hey, yo, come on. Come here now. Come here now. Oh, you didn't miss anything, just me talking and yammering about nothingness. I am the purveyor of useless knowledge. Just like our area code here for Brevard County, it's 321. Well, they got that number especially, 4321, lift off. Well, and yes, I am very goofy, and I thank you very much. I honor myself in that. I'm 62 years old, and I love being silly and crazy and act like I'm actually 25. However, through trials and error and problems in life and things you go through, ups and downs, I'm probably healthier now at 62 than I'd probably say up till, I'd have to say for, throughout 62 and being as healthy and on target and sharp and all that and spiritually minded. Oh, gosh, why did it take so long? However, that journey led me to this blissness that I have in the relationship that I have with God and with other people. So I don't allow people in my life that are negative and complaining, and I am so graciously honored, or the gratitude that I have for God loving me for who I am and how I am is the most wonderful thing. And you can't have a relationship and love someone else if you can't love yourself, and that's a really tough thing to do. And what is love? Hey, what is love? But hey, I'm not here to preach too much. But hey, sometimes you never give up. You see people you feel that they have no hope, no life, no purpose. But then sometimes it can happen in 1 second, and boom, they get it, and life changes for them. And that's the hope we should have for other people, and allowing them to the knowledge of Christ. And can't do it on alone. You gotta have a helper, and then you gotta trust in that spirit, and you gotta work with them, and you gotta have a relationship. And if you don't read and get to know who, see, the words in the book tell you about what it is and who it is and how it is, and then it's up to you to take and extrapolate from that book of books and apply it to your life, because each person is different, circumstances, places, race, creed, color, religion, wealth, whatever. And you take all those words and that wisdom and you apply it to your prayer life and into how you're to present yourself. And if you think you're pleasing the Lord, then it doesn't matter with the people, you know. So when you're having a good relationship with God, you're going to have a relationship good with other people. And of course, there's always those incidences where people pop up in your life and throw you a left hook, and you deal with it, you know, or an illness. And because we all want to, those that have done us wrong or we felt wrong, you got to forgive them, let go and let God. You know, sometimes we ask for things from God, you know, to help us with it, and well, why don't I get it? Well, maybe because you can't handle it. I tried to give you $20 once, and what'd you do with it? You know, and then you want to be blessed with a new car. Well, you know, he never gives you more than you can handle. You know. But if we do have the mind of Christ, wasn't it said that this and more that you will have, and the power of what Christ had, and that's the best part. It's so quiet sometimes, God. Do I ever make sense, folks? Really? I mean, you know, see, I only get these little comments. Yes, okay, cool. You know, you're a goofy guy. You know, but you know, you can't speak your mind. Say, you know, Jeff, lay off on the talk about rockets. You know, or what? I don't know. And I don't ask for anything. I just show this stuff, and I hope you all like it. You know, I'm not a professional. It's just some goofy guy living in the backwoods, urban, hood development, rural community, agricultural. We have meows and moos. Well, hello, darling.
Hey.
I can't find my flashlight again. And all my children's are gone, and all I've been doing is talking. And if I don't see anybody out here, I'm gonna bore everyone. Yeah. And now the end is near, and so I face this big plane coming over my house. That's not a big plane. Sorry, I lied. Yes. Oh, hi, Michael Anthony. I saw it. Oh man, you got it. The door, and them coming up there, man. That is so cool. And then your possums up there, and everyone see how everyone gets along, coming to your house, hanging out on your porch, just chilling, you know, looking at the door like, yo, dude, how you doing? And two things that normally don't get along, right? You're not supposed to, I guess. Raccoons and opossums being buddies. And that's the wonderful thing. It's always time for growth and learning. You mean SpaceX or my my blower launcher? Wait till I didn't. a lot of stuff in the summer happens in springtime. And actually, uh, one of my children's that came from Nene, who's an original, that was like 2020, and on February 14th, right here in this backyard. Not so much where the light is, but right in that area. We hear this noise. We hear hollering. And I had already been feeding her. She came out, sit on my lap, I pet her and everything. She was real cool. And but we hear this noise, and she's having sex. And they get done, and she kind of walks, moves around a little bit, and comes up to the door and gets some crackers, like you know, like the crackers were the cigarette after sex. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just it's the highlights of these stories of this interaction with these wild animals. Ooh, shadow. Well, now I have to go back and read all the comments, folks, before I say goodbye. So just know that I must say goodbye. Yes, God is, like yes, no, and wait. That's the answer from God. Yes, no, and wait. And see, patience is the one thing. If you can get patience and learn to have patience, all the other things seem to really line up a lot easier. Because most people want everything right now, instantly. Uh, but if you remember back in the day, you had to send a letter, and it would take 7 days to get there, and then So, yes, it took time, but there was this, it seemed like people were more, had more gratitude back then, to whereas this instant society has got us so wrapped up in wanting it now, instantly. Well, my water pump came on, folks, so I will go to the backyard. I just need some food. All right, there we go. All right, that is my well pump, for like water in the house, because we's out in the country, so we have septic and well water. However, I drink my well water because it's really actually pretty good. And I don't have an RO system or whatever. That's what happens when you live out in the country. I'd rather have well water anyway. It's the only thing I can trust. And now they're saying all the plastic bottles are, they're saying that tap water is actually better than bottled water. I don't know. Have you heard about some cities' water, like Detroit? Or whatever that place was in Michigan that had the bad water? Whoa. What? I got the lights on. Who let the lights out? So anyway, let me ramble just for another minute here. I don't understand it, folks, but maybe it's just God. Just like I have a friend, I gotta tell you, this guy annoys me so much. And all I gotta do is, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to be your friend. Leave me alone. And there's something, but it's teaching me something to be able to deal with him for the most part. And if I'm not getting along with somebody, I have to at least analyze what's bothering me, or what kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but if somebody annoys you really bad, sometimes you have to look at yourself, and it's probably you making yourself annoyed because you can't get your way with that person. So, I uh, and one thing I will tell you, folks, is that I don't need to BS you. Um, I have no reason to be somebody I'm not. I don't want to be somebody else. I admire people. Now I've met Ozzy Osbourne. I've met Kurt Hammock and James Hetfield and Bruce Dickinson, and hung out with, blah blah blah. And they're just people like you with a job. Like meeting somebody at the Home Depot and stocking the shelves. You know, it's just people, and we put these people up on these pedestals, and we admire them, and they fart the wrong way, and oh my gosh, and hey y'all, I'm trying to have right, well, and I do have Orion right here, Orion and Saturn. Yes, Taylor, discernment. See, that's the hard thing too. All the things that we're supposed to have, that God wants us to have, it is everything has to be in balance and for the right purpose. And that's what wisdom is. David talks about his wisdom all the time, and being a wise king. And even though he did what he did, and when you learn to have the relationship with God that I'm talking about, all the things of the world you don't care about because you're not of the world. You're in the world, but you're not of it. And the whole point is to go into the next life, but living your life here helps prepare you for the next life, so to speak. And for the most of my life, I did the crappiest thing of being the worst human you could be. And drugs, alcohol, partying, sex, drugs, rock and roll, all that crap. Not caring for anybody else, only being selfish, all about me, me, me. And all the experiences I had in my life, and death and destruction, and now where I'm at now. And I don't do the things that I did as I was as a child. And I tell you what, I have no karma that comes and gets me because I don't create it anymore. I used to create it, right? We used to have these things. What are you doing, ma'am? You want one of these? You want something different? Well, I have to find a cookie with some. Oh, that's what you want. Mm-hmm. No? What you want? That's James's sister, Leela. Yeah. Oh, Taylor, I see where you said, like, believe me, I've worked years with some people and sadly no progress. Well, look at, I don't know how long, uh, like in your life, and say, I don't know how old you are, 30, 35, and so you have a young child, so you're probably 30, uh, and had some stuff going on in your life, and that was the bad part. And then all of a sudden, bam, you have this relationship, even though you've tried years and, haven't, oh, I went to church and I prayed and I did, and it didn't mean anything. And then one day it meant something. And that's the day your life changed. And then all the other stuff beforehand, just toss it out. Use all the experiences for your wisdom, for your discernment, and take all that you have and move forward in life. And then that's the wisdom. See, you can't get wisdom by just like opening up a book and get it, or ordering it and have it delivered by Amazon in a drone. Lord, I want discernment. Please send it by Amazon. 2-hour delivery, please. I'll pay the extra $10 for 60 minutes. No, it's a work in progress, like a painting or the guys with the plaster or whatever. They make the faces and all. A sculptor, you know. And now you come to this part where you can live life knowing and loving, and you have this relationship, so life isn't as difficult anymore. You're still gonna have problems. You're still gonna get a flat tire. You still may, fall in a hole and crack your ankle open. That's all just part of life. But how you deal with it and who you walk with during those trials and the good times too, who you're walking with. Oh, Lord, thank you. It's just my ankle that I broke. I didn't break my knee and my hip, too. Oh, thank you, Lord. Whew. That's where it starts right there. Not, damn, I'm going to miss work tomorrow. Oh, I'm not going to be able to. Oh, my God. What am I going to do? Oh, I got the kids, and Jimmy just went to college, and the rent's due tomorrow. Forget about all that. You can't. Yes, it's... Believe me, folks, I'm not trying to say it's like a light switch and it happens. I'm just saying that to begin with, just be gracious. When you stub it, oh, Lord, thank you, I just stubbed my toe and not cracked that third one that I always jam it on. Thank you, it was just the second toe today. Being grateful for all the things. Oh, Lord, thank you that I found this quarter on the floor. Thank you that I got to open the door for somebody and they smiled. Thank you that I opened the door for somebody and they gave me a dirty look. Thank you, Laura. And I guess that's where I got so much. I'm sorry I'm yammering. There's so much stuff, you guys. Oh no, what happened with the Amazon delivery? See, having God in your life is being dependent on God alone and not anyone or anything else. And that's because if you give too much time to something else and not to God, then, it's like... Oh, it's wonderful. I don't preach on the corners. I don't do all that. I don't go to church. I don't, you guys are about the most preaching I've done in a while, so. Oh, wow. What are you talking about? What's throat chakra? All right, now you're all starting to lose me now, see? Must be a fresh, hot weather down here in Florida. Hey, what are you doing over there? You just hanging out? saw me go making noise. What you doing? Hey, come here. I don't have anything you want. Yeah. Oh my God, my voice. I can't stand that thing. I was a disc jockey at a popular Tampa Bay radio station in the 90s. Wow, that's encouraging just on just what you said, Taylor. Not even, I don't even have to put it together, and that's, thank you. What an honor. I receive it. Where's Jupiter? Where you at? Mr. Jupiter. Or Mrs., depending on what side of the country you're on. And now for something completely different. It's a raccoon. Come here, fella. You don't want one of these, do you? How about an egg? Do you want an egg? Oh, darn mosquitoes are coming, folks. It's summertime in the city. Oh, I can't wait. What the hummingbirds will be coming. Oh, they're so beautiful. I'll tell you about hummingbirds. This is probably the story of a lifetime, believe it or not. When we lived in Mississippi, our driveway that we had coming up to the house was maybe 20 feet. And, from where you pull in, I had a roundabout driveway. And you would get out of the car and you'd walk the sidewalk up to the porch. And on either side of the sidewalk was about 2 feet of, grass or dirt that had flowers. So we had all wildflowers there. And I mean, tons of them. And I was on 75 acres, so I had no houses, nothing, just one house, one road. And the amount of butterflies was just amazing. So when the hurricane was coming, Katrina, all these birds and butterflies died. I mean, a lot more than normal. So this was like about a month before Katrina was even coming. They were talking about this storm, whatever. So as the storm got closer to what was coming, the activity of birds and animals, unlike anything we've seen before, was just so. Up until the hurricane actually hit, we had so many, I would probably say in the range of 150, 200 hummingbirds. We went through probably 2 gallons of sugar water within 3 or 4 days. It was phenomenal, the amount of bird seed and peanuts and everything that we had fed. And it was all, nature was telling you, something's happening, stock up. Get your toilet paper and toothpaste right now. Something was going to happen. And the hummingbirds, I have videos of some of it, but it's real crappy. It's 2005 with crappy phones back then. It was a cell phone. I think it was a Nextel even. So, but I could post it up. I wanted to ask you guys, if I want to have like a members only thing, other places charge and all that. I don't want to. I just want to have a members only thing that I will only post in members, like only you, like Taylor and Kaylin, all my favorites. You would have to join, and I would approve or disapprove you, but uh, it would be for free, but it would only be what you guys, nobody else could see it unless you were part of the member club. And if I get a, you guys really want me to do it, I can put stuff up that's, it's not good quality, or I'm talking in the background. I don't edit my videos in, uh, in any way really. I'll cut something out just, and then add the other video to it, but I don't play with all that stuff. So, but there's a lot of stuff that's really crappy, video quality wise, or But if you'd like me to do that, I would love to do it, because there's a lot of stuff, man. It's whether it's raining, or me falling and I'm in the water, and just you won't see me though. I don't. It's not about me. So one day I'll show my face. I'll show you a childhood picture. That's what I'll do. I'll show you who I am as a kid. There you go. Yeah, I have two eyes and a nose. Uh, but I think that would be cool. You guys would see a lot of stuff that I don't post. So. Well, now I'm just running on. I wanted to ask you too, folks. When you, my shorts that I put up is the full greatness of my camera phone. It's a S24 Ultra. Just like the 17. I don't use Apple, so I don't know. But when you record this way, the video quality is really crappy. It's only like 720, even though it says high definition. It's not the same on this side. And where was I going with the question? Oh, and I'm running on data right now instead of my Wi-Fi, because I can't walk around. I'll lose my connection. So is the quality basically like it normally is? See, I can't afford to join the channel, but you're center in nature. Why would you charge people to watch a squirrel? I understand that people want it. Of course you want it. It's a lot of time, and this stuff costs money. But I don't care about the money part. I'm not doing this stuff. Hear me out now. Of course I would like the money. Anybody would. However, I'm not going to grovel for it. I'm not going to beg you. I'm not going to trick you. It's not necessary. I do have sponsors. I do have people at the stores and gift cards and whatnot, and for the animals. I can't name all the 7-Elevens, Circle K's, Wawa's, Cumberland Farms, McDonald's, Publix, and Walmart that give me stuff for the animals, but I can't really talk about who donates to my channel. Believe me, I went to college, and I do have a master's degree, and I also have a bachelor's of bullshit, just so you know. I got my master's in BS bullshit, so hey, I could sell fire to Satan and snow to Eskimos. You gotta be pretty good. No, all seriousness aside, folks. I do have little things here and there where people, oh, there's the raccoon guy, I don't give them I can give them all types of McDonald's stuff, but it's gonna kill them, Look what it does to the American society. I'm gonna give that stuff to raccoons. I'm just looking at it logically. But so hey, Taylor, y'all, I do appreciate coming by. I thank you for stopping by and spending time with me. Obviously, my raccoons left, probably because I got a late start. But I will tell you, I will be back again probably tomorrow. And with that being said, Taylor, Kaylin, all my regulars, Michael, Hillbilly's Yard and Beyond, even though they're not here yet, and Belly Goats and Raccoon Village is. If you go to the Raccoon Village, they got the blonde or they're like light brown twinsies. Oh my God, it's the cutest thing you ever see in your life. Slow motion with the crazy with the Jello and everything. Phenomenal. And I complimented them on their camera work, and that guy went out and said, "Oh my God, what an honor for you to tell me that. I really do appreciate." It's like, what? You feel honored by me complimenting you on your channel? I find that to be honorous. Wow, it's cool. But yeah, if you guys get a chance, check out the Raccoon Village. They're down in Miami. Miami. Thank you all for stopping by. Yeah, I still want to continue yammering, but it's been an hour, and I'm old, and I got things to do, like go to bed. So, see y'all in the morning. I love y'all. Thank you for spending time with me. Really, I do. Appreciate it. I'll at you later. Thank you. God bless y'all. Good night.